smelling junk. That's hilarious. How many lighters do I have? Damn it. I guess better to have more than none. Smash. Upstate. Surprised to see you. So, thanks for smashing that like and coming in, but after the video I saw, I'm kind of confused. I wouldn't say it's a good surprise after what I saw. I don't know if you saw that upload from X Havoc, but I'm kind of questioning some people that hop on in my channel, especially people who like to put out videos doxing my address. But that's why we're here today, Upstate Audits, because maybe you can relay a message to your mountain fucker friends. The other person that they doxed is in the United States Army, and I turned over that video to them this morning when it was brought to my attention. So tell them to keep it up, because now they really fucked around and found out, because outside of YouTube, you never know who people know. And when you go to dox somebody, you think it's pretty funny when you zoom in and you share somebody else's address and they happen to be part of the military. So you may want to relay to your friends, they just totally fucked up. I don't give a shit if you people know where I am. I show where I work, which they got that wrong. They got the wrong bar. I do lives. I show my area. You know who doxed me, Upstate Audits. Your buddy Northwoods and his stupid little channels. If you back out and you look, Cali 5140. Since I guess one of the other channels that keeps on using my lives. And the video that was uploaded yesterday was Northwood Press proudly showing that he does those videos and that he's going to keep on going, and you were on panel to that. That's why I'm confused, because I've been nothing but nice to you and Devo. Yeah, so that should piss you off even more if you're a veteran. Because this guy's an active duty soldier. He's put over 30 plus years of his life since 18 years old. And they made a video. These are the people that you hang out with and go on panels with. And they wonder why I call their asses out. And call them sister cousin fuckers. So again, I'm kind of confused, Upstate Audits, because I've been nothing but nice to you. So you hanging out, watching that, knowing that you come here and not going, hey, why are we doing this to her? That's not cool. I would stand up for my friends. I do stand up for my friends. Definitely wouldn't sit on a panel while somebody's sitting there making fun of Joe Cool. Or Angel. Or any of my friends. So I'm a little hurt by that upstate audits, because now I got to question if you're here screen recording so they can make their content. So now I got to make a decision on if I keep you here. And I don't want to make that decision because I've known you and Devo for a very long time. So how do you imagine that makes me feel? I get it. Some people aren't going to agree with what I'm doing with the ICE protest and how I feel politically. I totally get that. And I'm totally for freedom of speech. But when you're sitting there trying to do stuff like that to people, you're vile. And he's doing it for clicks. He's calling out people's names who he used to go and frequent and try to get to come subscribe to him. And then he goes on those mental rants. I'm not the sanest fucking person. I will never fucking claim that shit. But I don't intentionally do shit like that to harm people. Making fun of a girl who just had a baby a couple of years ago. Making fun of ex-Havoc. Why? Because we don't come and support your bullshit? Joe Cool's my friend too. And he was talking shit, saying come on to his panel because he wanted to talk shit because Joe's too busy doing other things. Joe has a life outside of YouTube. We all have lives. You know, I mean, when I go to my protests and stuff, people are always calling us unemployed, but I fucking wish I could sit at home and hang out with my fucking dog. To a degree. I did that during COVID. It was okay for a bit, but I have to do other things so I don't go full on crazy. So I'm going to give you this one chance, upstate audits, but if another video comes up, I'm going to have to really make a decision. So I really hope you're standing by what you say and that you're sorry. I'll give you this one chance, and most people who know me giving people chances after the shit that I've been through is pretty huge. There's enough divide in this country right now, be it politics, being what you believe in, either pro-life or not pro-life, being pro-cop, not pro-cop. There's so many things to divide us. And if that's who you choose to hang out with, you're choosing to hang out with people that are here to destroy things that we truly love. You know, people seem to think that we're protesting because we are all about illegals and keeping people here, and the Democrats are keeping the Senate closed because they can't come to work. You know, I mean, it's ridiculous right now as it is. Anonymous player, thanks for coming. But we don't need this kind of fucking shit in the community. And the fact that somebody took enough time, I thought about that when I was handing her the package. I was like, should I turn this upside down? But you know what? If you're going to take the time out to look and see where my address is, I dare you to show up. I dare you. Because you hear how we believe in guns here in Chicago, right? Well, some of us have FOID cards to legally carry them. Not to mention, before you even get at me with a gun, before that even happens, hold on, let me turn this around. Before that even happens, you get greeted by the most beautiful 130-pound cane corso. So I'd love to see you try and fuck around and find out. And if you want to go and show up at that other person's address, I really dare you. I really dare you. Because the dude is fucking huge. He's in the army. And he's way bigger of a badass than you mountain fuckers will ever be. So, there you go. But thank you for 5 of you showing up, hitting that like. We got a 6th. But if you're here to sit here and screen record for those mountain fuckers, we can't be friends. If you're here to sit there and add to that, yeah, you got to go. So, I don't care where you people go. You guys are free to choose wherever the fuck you want to go to. But if you're going to sit here and be here to record my lives, so, well, Barbara, some of your friends decided to put out a video of my address and my friend's address, who happens to be in the army. Notice that it's gone. Because as soon as I turned it over to him, he has higher authority to handle things than I do. So, the fact that my lives are used in their entertainment, I could give a shit, because I'd have to fucking care about you to care what you fucking think of me. All of your 20 subscribers, Callie 5140. Or should we all just address you for who you truly are? Northwoods Press. Why? Because you said, you were saying in that video that X Havoc put out yesterday that we're attacking your wife. Well, why do you think that is? You came at Eat Your Broccoli. You called her a bitch publicly. So fucking A right, I'm going to come at you with both barrels. You reap what you sow. I was leaving you fuckers alone, but the second you put broccoli into that, that's when I entered the picture. Because you're the type of person that when we were kids, you would see that Down syndrome kid off in the corner and laughing and making fun of him or throwing things at him. I was the badass standing in front of him saying, try it, I'll fuck you up. And you know what? That same kid, years later, I walked into his job because me and my children's father had found a house out in the suburbs and were living out there. And he remembered me 15 years later. He was my bagger. He came from up front and hugged me and told the cashier, this is my best friend. That's the type of fucking person I am. They don't dox nobody, Barbara? Well, I beg to differ, because there was a huge, nice little live that was uploaded yesterday of your buddy having fun with using my content, saying that it's going to keep on coming. And look at my thumbnail. That's him. So, yes, they do. So if you don't want to be here anymore, Barbara, things have been brought to my attention about how you guys are friends, and I look past that. I did not remove you when Pink was telling me, hey, she hangs out with the mountain people. But if you're going to sit there and say they don't dox nobody, they sure did. Not only did they put my home address on a video, they also put a United States Army soldier's address. So, you might want to check who you're hanging out with, Barbara. Yeah, like I said, upstate audits, I could give a shit if you find out where I am. Ooh, what are you gonna do? Fuck around and find out. You don't know how heavily protected I am. And no, I don't call police. I just have that badass of people around me. So the funny thing is this seems to be a popularity contest for a lot of people and how many views they can get, how many people they can get. I could care less if I lose fucking people or if I add people. I'm never going to be monetized. This channel is purely for my own amusement. So, aw, puppers. Runts, what's up? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So what's up with you, Runts? How goes Cali? Chicago's been fucking wild. I don't know if you guys just... I went live after I uploaded the video, so I don't know if it's uploaded yet. But I uploaded a wild video from Evanston, Illinois on Halloween. Not only does the agent pull a gun on people in the crowd, he's beating the holy hell out of another person that doesn't look like me. He looks like a white kid. Evanston, Illinois is a very prominent part of Chicago. It's along Lake Michigan. A lot of actors have popped out of that area. My personal favorite, Bill Murray, John Cusack, Lloyd Dobler from Say Anything. Pick any John Cusack movie, he's great. I believe Seth Meyers too, the talk show, late night talk show guy. Look it up. Evanston's a very prominent neighborhood. It's pretty fucked up what happened there on Halloween. And it looks like, I don't know if the person crashed into the ICE vehicle or if the ICE vehicle suddenly stopped and the person had no other choice but to smash into the vehicle. So people are carrying whistles in Chicago. They are driving around sometimes if they see them and honking their horns to let people know in the community that ICE is around. And you people can take whatever you want from what this is really about. It's not about us asking for horrible people to stay in the country. Like they said that this was supposed to be the worst of the worst, right? There are pepperballing areas where kids are trick-or-treating, doing parades. No protests. The people that they're picking up are United States citizens. You guys saw the short that I did yesterday of Silvaro Valargas Gonzalez killed by ICE in Franklin Park. You saw the narrative. What up, eat my eggplant? You saw the narrative that they tried putting out of that. I don't know how much outside of my city that you guys actually see versus what is being told to you guys. Okay, upstate audits, you and me go way back. So again, I'd like to think that this was just a lapse in judgment. And that, like I said, I can't stop people from where they go and hang out. But I can stop people from hanging out here with me, adding to that. If we're cool, we're cool. But friends don't do shit like that to another. They really are. They really are. And it's funny that Cali 5140 that they just doxed me on only has 20 people. So again, what am I going to cry about? 20 people know my address now? I'm not going to be there much longer. And then where are you going to find me? And you can keep on finding me. I guarantee I may not win, but I'll fucking definitely go down. So, as you can see upstate, well, as some of you guys can see, I don't fuck around and find out. You're going to sit there and defend and say they don't dox people when they clearly just did? I got to question who you are. So, sorry. You guys can go cry on his panel about how horrible of a person I am that I won't let you on mine so you guys can use my content. To make stupid videos, sometimes that don't even make sense. I love the one where you guys tried outing me as Pink Taco. Again, I have a Pink Taco, but I am not Pink Taco. If Pink Taco were here right now, I'd show you my hands as they're typing because I can't do that and type at the same time. As long as I don't see you still sitting up on panels with them while they're making fun of me and Angel and Joe, we're cool. But the next time I see that, I'm sorry, upstate audits. First time, shame on you. Second time, shame on me. She's not going to see that eggplant. She gone. The second she said that they didn't dox anybody and I explained myself and she didn't comment again, that said enough for me. That spoke volumes. So she went to go run back and tell them that, oh, Batman's doing another video and they're talking about you. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Because you put my name in your mouth and you put a United States soldier in your mouth. I'm the least of your fucking problems right now. The least of your problems. So I don't know how many of you guys tuned in to Duper Trooper yesterday. He was a complete fucking badass. I still am laughing. I don't know if you guys saw the short of the guy that I'm calling Chicken. So that guy popped up at the ICE protest when me, Joe, Freeman Liberty, and Duper Trooper were all there at the end of the night. And we walked up on Duper talking to him. And then we added to the equation. And there was this one guy who was walking around trying to convince us that, you know, he didn't lean either way. You know, he's just trying to educate himself. But he was clearly with Cam Higbee and Nick Shirley and that crew to agitate. And yesterday, when Duper went back to the live, you would figure this guy would change the clown suit. He's wearing the same exact thing. That's why, if you guys go back and look at that short, that's why I put the dates on there. Because one was from 3 weeks ago and one was from yesterday. Wearing the exact same thing. Now, okay, 3 weeks down the line. But what are the odds? He just keeps on showing up to protests looking like that? To agitate people? So, very proud of Duper Trooper. I love how he's like, Batman, are you there? Confirm, Batman. And then he's like, hey, watch this. Okay, Upstate Audits, have a good day. So, yeah, that was pretty fucking funny. I'm not gonna lie, that was hilarious. After he was done being live, I was like, you gotta call me! So we could collectively laugh. There's a video that I watched. I was trying to watch a bunch of videos to figure out how to throw the video that I put up, the short. And at one point, the guy goes, my Tim House, and he's sitting there throwing the deuces. That's one of the pictures in the short. And that was 3 weeks ago. So as he's sitting there trying to convince us, he sees Cam and the other guy. Oh my God, I forgot. I don't want to promote their channels anyway. But there was another guy with them with brown hair. And they were walking off, and dude makes a beeline. It was pretty fucking funny seeing an almost 40-year-old man fanboy over two kids. What does that say about you? What does that say about you? Yeah, I will try and come by. I'm sometimes not up that late at night. Depending on the situation, depending on what I'm doing. So it looked like there was a lot more people there yesterday than the day before. Because me and Duper were talking, and we're like, it doesn't look like it's that many people. So that's why I ended up not going, because we just thought it was going to be a bust. And then he turns up there when I have to go to work. Fucker. He's lucky we're friends, and I love his dogs. Because I would have loved to have witnessed that. I would have loved to have been standing by him again and fucking going at that guy again. We call him, I'm not with them, but I'm with them. Because we don't know his name. Who knows if Tim House is his real name, or there's an athlete named Tim House. So I don't know if he was trying to be cute when he said that name. I don't know, dude. But we gave him a full-on nickname. I'm not with you, but I'm with you. Longest name ever. Brandon Mitchell! You missed it. Barbara was defending those interesting mountain people, saying they don't dox people. But you saw what X Havoc put out yesterday. And that was the long version, because he said there was a shorter version. But guess what, Brandon Mitchell? When they decided, I gotta kind of unlock the door. When they decided to show my address and the address on my package, they doxed a United States Army soldier. So he got that info this morning, and lo and behold, the video's down. So all that time and effort to zoom in on our addresses for nothing. And I didn't even have to lift a finger. Eggplant, stop talking shit. I'm still mad at you for last night. So our library, for some odd reason, collects these. And I've been saving these to bring into work because we bring them right across the street. And that is what I'm going to do. Oh, they're closed today. I forgot about that. But yeah, they saved those, the tops to like beer cans. These are more soda. And, there's like a couple of the White Claw and the carbless. They're the colorful ones. I don't know what they do with them, but try to help my community any way I can. That's okay. It's still rigged. Remember? That's what you always say when my teams win. Is it was rigged. You tried, but you failed. Sounds good, Upstate Audits. Ooh, look, I found a quarter. Thank you, Andrew. Let me turn on the lights. And see what a shit show Andy left me with. Motherfucker. Hey, kid. And he's not going to be here tonight, so I don't get to beat him up. Smokes. Right, Brandon? I'm telling you. Are you a Chiefs fan? Ugh. Oh my God, I have so much crap in my bag. Let's see. Do I have lotion out? I do not. Where the heck is that? Oh, there it is. Off in the corner. So, football day. I couldn't agree with you more there, Brandon. I hate everything Tom Brady, so. And then I hated QB Carr, Derek Carr. People kept on telling me that that was an eyeliner, and I'm like, no, that's totally eyeliner. Time to start the day. I may or may not have to end this abruptly because it is football day. I heard that one of my customers was definitely coming. She's a great lady. I love her immensely. She takes very good care of me and Cardi. So I'm very excited she's coming in. I hate the fact that I gotta change this stupid clock because daylight savings. Last night was kind of funny because I was busy doing something and I came outside for a cigarette and I didn't know that my girlfriend's husband left to go and hang out at my job here. And I see this dude on top of the stairs and my eyes just widen. So I call out his name and he doesn't answer. And I call out his name again and he still doesn't answer. He gets down to the second landing where he's almost to the front door. And I say his last name and he looks up and he's like, "What's up?" He left his truck here last night, so he had a good night. He deserves it. That poor guy works very hard. So I'm glad that he got a night out where he apparently had a very good time. I would have came and hung out with him, but one, it's my girlfriend's husband, kind of awkward, no. And two, it's my job, kind of awkward, no. I hang here enough when I'm paid to be here. And today is Carl Day, so I'm excited because he's our longest living relative here. Longest living resident here. 97 years old, and he still comes and hangs out with me at the bar to watch football. We share a love in our name. Our name is only a difference by one letter, which, when they doxed me, I think they called me Karina or something like that. That's not my name. That's not my name. Hey, that's not my name. You just totally upset my mother because you totally just changed my whole name. Then again, I did that with Batman, so she'll get over it. But anyway, and we both love the Packers. So we like to agitate the Bears fans together. And that we do. Yeah, Knuckle doesn't believe in in my fight against ICE. He made a video on that too. Your Trumplican's showing. Your Trumplican's showing. I would even insult kindergartners. My 4-year-old nephew's smarter than he is. We had the funniest conversation the other day. So, he does not understand that me and Mom are girls. And we had a very interesting conversation. And explaining why we're girls. But he was just hardcore. No, you gotta be a boy. No, you gotta be a boy. He's such a cutie. I'd let him win that argument any day, only because he's adorable and I love him immensely. And he's not doing it to be harmful. In fact, back in the day, calling me a girl, them were fighting words. Oh, hell no. It was on if you called me a girl. That best friend that you ended up doxing, Northwood Press, taught me everything I knew about football and baseball and sports in general. Because I grew up in an immigrant household and they didn't believe in American sports. He just doesn't know where he went wrong with me with the Bears. He absolutely hates the fact that I'm a Packer backer. But he's married to one, so there is that. Let's see. Thank you, Brandon Mitchell. And you know what? I had a great conversation with somebody today in the same manner. They don't agree 100% on some of the things that I'm doing. But at the end of the day, we can still be friends. I love you, Brandon Mitchell. And just because we don't agree, I mean, if you're putting babies on steaks, then maybe we can't be friends. But other than that, you know I love you. Eat my eggplants borderlining though. Oh my God, my place of employment is so quiet sometimes. It's lovely. And then people come in and ruin it. They don't. If it wasn't for those wonderful people, I wouldn't have money in my pocket. But it is nice to be in here sometimes when it's quiet like this. You know what I love even more, Brandon Mitchell, besides you, is those beautiful Amish gerbils. Baby cow steaks. I can't even yell at you for that because I'm Italian and veal. Yeah. I can't say that I haven't eaten a baby calf. I am so proud of you, Brandon. Any more news on that move that you were talking about? Because, wow, that's fucking awesome. Like, why is Pierce Bronson on TV? I didn't change the channel. Gotta make the coffee so I'm not so violent. Let's be honest, I just love violence. Coffee just helps keep me more tame. Hey, anonymous player, are you still here? I don't know who's here versus who is not still. I know one person that's not here. They had to make an exit so they could go and report back to dear leader. Weird mountain fucker. Come on now. Let's not be rude, coffee. You just heard I like violence, right? Okay. Just made a big old mess. Damn. Gonna have to go to the other side of the bar. Anybody want to do a rail of coffee? Here. I'll bring you a straw. This soup makes me laugh. This has been here for as long as I started working here. And I've been here already a year. So I don't know how much longer it's been sitting here besides that. But it's Old Bay clam chowder. I would not ants this soup. Let's see what the date is. Well, it's good till February 1st, 2026. So there you go. Ugh, dude. I hate moving, but this time I'm excited to move because I want to go back home. So, oh, I guess Anonymous Player is not still here. I forgot to mention something to them. I don't know if they popped in and popped out. I come over and get this rail of coffee. How much ice did you leave me, Sandra? Not much. Thanks, gross. Room in here again. Hooray for alcoholics! So I am preparing for football. Don't know if it's going to be another week where I get to see the Bears lose. I'm okay with that. I'm a Packer fan. Green hair. Green hair. I will try. I am at work, Upstate Audits. I will be starting work in 15 minutes. I have to open my doors and people come in to watch the game and gamble and bowl. So I can't guarantee that I will be there, my dear. But feel free to go to Cali 5150. They have all kinds of videos up there of me and Angel and X Havoc. I'm not sure if one is up there of Brandon Mitchell. I don't know if he's gotten that popular again yet. I know they like to mess with him. But I will try and hop in if I can, just in the chat, because I wouldn't be able to join you guys up on panel. Again, you're not even a fan, dude. What are you celebrating? What are you celebrating? You're out there with the real fans that are sitting there cheering them on, win or lose. It's kind of convenient to like the team when they win. You got to like them when they lose and not call fake. Rumor is. Oh, Lord. They just can't get anything right, can they? I mean, they're already getting the incest thing wrong. I mean, when I look at my brother or sisters, I don't think they're hot. Or any of my cousins. Oop. Yeah, weird shit goes on, Devo. Weird shit. Sorry, guys, I have you staring up at a disgusting ceiling. Did I tell you I work in a dive bar? Let me tell you I work in a dive bar without me telling you I work in a dive bar. Be nice not to walk into the bathroom and find Coke bags, but I can't ask for much here. Ooh. Yay, people did throw out their baggies. I don't even want to know why that's there. Yeah, I'm not touching that. 1, 2, 3, not it. I fucking hate Tom Brady's face. Why is he on the TV? Oh yeah, he's a broadcaster. Damn it, Jim. On the plus side, he's not fucking up football anymore. Keep an eye on the clock because game time is about to commence. I've got to make a list of beer that my coworker did not fill. I complained to the boss, but he don't care, so. P-E-R. Yeah, I dare them to pull up by me too, Angel. Come find me, motherfucker. I dare you. Magic Hat's almost gone. Why is 312? 6 312s. And 6 Bush Light. Yes, I can spell and write. Okay. So we have the beer report. Need to go downstairs, but I need some sort of receptacle of some sort. Some smoking device. Oh shit. Hold on. What am I thinking? I can go downstairs and smoke pot. Because hell yeah. Thank Jesus we're a green state. Okay. Do-de-do. Going down. Well, thank you. So, beer storage room. Looks where we take people to die. Hold on. Put my list down. This is the beer storage spot. There we go. So, I have got to find alcohol. Oh, fuck. I don't need any High Life. I need a box. I'll put this up here. Oops. So... And the great thing about being down here is I can also hear when somebody comes upstairs. IPA. No, go silent. Oh, it's all the way over there. I never doxed Knuckle. When did I ever dox Knuckle and say where he lived? Please share this with me. Northwood Audits. Or is that you, Knuckle? I'll be right up. I'm not pissed about them doxing me. I'm pissed about them doxing United States Army soldier for their own amusement. I could give a shit. Like I said, fuck around, find out. And with that, hello. Hey. You decided to come.
Yeah.
You do love me, Scott. I'm gonna tell people. I'm kidding. Let me turn on the sound for you. Janie should be coming in. I don't know if Mike's coming in.
Explosive Lions offense in Jericho.
Yes, we will. He's having a career year. He's 76% completion.
Mike came in after you and your son had left to watch the game because Janie threw him out. She was like, get out of here, you're driving me crazy.
Did we get the Bears on?
Oh, my bad. They're not on Fox? Yeah, fuck the Vikings.
Packers on the other one?
In the 23 draft, he's an Illinois native taking out his hometown team.
Those are the only two games? Those are the only two games we get to see. The Lions and Vikings and this. Yeah. That's why I'm looking at you like, wait a minute, what? Do you need a shot, Scott?
Yeah. It's already 7-0.
Are we doing Rumpelmans? I'm sorry, 1,800?
Sure.
Okay, guys. Well, thank you for all that. You guys have a great day. I got to do my job. I know I'm unemployed all the time, so have a good time. Talk to you guys later. Bye.